So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Law. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Araujo carries the ball down the right. And it's Neymar. He has found a way through. Cafu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he skips past his man. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Thuram looking to hit the byline here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. An audacious attempt! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Eto'o is there, and he can pick it up.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Del Piero is firing after that one. And he's there to retrieve it. Jordi Alba. Now it's Eto'o. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Great save by Dida. Tries to get it clear. Law. And he's gone looking for safety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And now the hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Law. That's a sweet ball, that. Pull it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ernest. And it's Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, opts to play. Ernest! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! Jordi Alba is there, and he can get that clear. Eto'o. Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Quickly taken. Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pinches it off him. Almost half an hour in now. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Rather speculative strike. And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Eto'o. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's surging through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he spark a counter here? Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that could set him on his way. And Cruyff! Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. It's a mighty effort! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Has a look and place it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Jordi Alba. He's played him through. There's no flag. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good ball, shots. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cafu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, they can break here. Oh! That was mighty close. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, again there's no way through. Oh, super find. Chance! Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Missed by a fraction. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the keeper's got it again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
Chance for the header! And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Works it forward. That has not gone well. That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here! Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Panis. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 21, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 4, Ronald Araujo. Number 5,
Law.
Cafu.
Law
Number
is flagged
20,
offside.
Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 22, Guti. Number 8, Pirlo. Number 2, Williams Saliba. Number
Not
15,
got that quite right.
Lilian Thuram. Number 13, Adams. Number
Into the last quarter of an
23,
hour.
Neymar.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And it's Cruyff. He's got the shot away! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. That's a good run down the left. Collier.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Has a look and has a go. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Adams can get it clear. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Out of play for a throw. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United's absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Hoisted in. That has been cut short. That's really well cleared. And back to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo.
Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. Davids. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Araujo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And through to the goalkeeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Kagawa. Eto'o. Tchouameni. There's a searching pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neither side yet able to find the net. Vieira. And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation. Pull it. Davids. He's had a shot! Nesta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Gerrard. Bergomi makes the interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Gerrard gets his pass away. Messi in acres of space out wide. Araujo clears. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. And now the breakaway. Pull it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. Eto'o. And it's Maldini. Pull it, looking to get on the end of this. Gerrard. That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Eto'o. Fiddles it through. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Davids. Pull it. Bale.
Bale really has to be more aware. He has to have a look to see who's there, and I don't need to add anything else.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Gerrard. And it's Bale. Short changes him with that pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will
Driving
be
forward.
added time.
And he's picked out the run. Chance! It's a loose ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Stop room immediately.
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Eto'o. That's Gerrard. Neymar. Kagawa. Now it's Eto'o. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Hullet. Well, nicely intercepted. Kagawa. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Messi has it in a wide position. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have the first goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Well, that's well seen too. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now there's a fine ball. Collar! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's gone looking for safety. And they could break here. Collier.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Maldini gets it clear. That's gone for a throw-in. Time and again they are repelled. Nice ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar.
Manchester United
Number
can
26,
now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 6,
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe.
And it's Vieira. That is good strength. Vieira, and he's cut it out. Messi has got himself a free kick.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants.
Messi! Thinks one through. Somewhat off target. Maldini. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And they've got a throw. Messi wins the duel this time. Well, there's the clearance. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Davids. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Eto'o gets across to intercept that. And the keeper's in command. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that should get the job done. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Davids. Pullet. Messi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Maldini cuts it out. And he's
There will be
away.
5 minutes
Oh, this is a
added
great
time.
position. Has a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, great and Pullet! Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. 5 minutes to add.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe. He's played him through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Just
I
a quick
really
announcement.
couldn't see
We would
what
like
this
to
team
inform
was
you
trying
that
to achieve,
CCTV
whether
is
it's the
now in
manager's
operation
message
for
not
your
getting
safety.
through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
And quite a frame.
Yeah, possibly one of the last of the old-fashioned strikers. Big, powerful and direct. And a very tough opponent in the air. One of Italy's finest ever, I would say.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's found some space here. Pirlo. Mateus. For Valverde. Vieri. Inter Milan finding their passes. That's a decent clearance. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. Just eases him off the ball. Eto'o. Mateus. It's Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Pirlo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Hakimi. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Vieri. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Rudiger. And it's Alaba. It's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good foot in there. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Hakimi. He is through here. And that interception was most necessary. Goes in for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior has a goal! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Hakimi. And it's Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rudiger. Courtois. Messi. Shapes to shoot. It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Alaba. Turan. Half-time getting close now. Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely feet. And now the hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And here's a chance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pirlo. Jordi Alba getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Eto'o. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Hakimi. Makalele. Rudiger does well to stand firm and defend it. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That comes as a mighty relief. Pinches it off him. Valverde. Vieri. Valverde. And here's Vieri. Pirlo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Vieri. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared away, brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Eto'o! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rudiger clears it away. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Thuram. He's found a way through. It's Vieri!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Pirlo, Mbappe, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Viene sostituito con il numero 20. Cambio di giocatori.
And here's Beckham. Pavard can get it clear. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely measured pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Pirlo.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 21. Attenzione, un cambio.
Bellingham. He's had it! Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a real chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateus, foot in. And it's Eto'o. Muscular approach does pay off here. Inter Milan desperately searching for the winner here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Cleared without hesitation. Tries his luck. And that's off target.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Makalele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good-looking ball. Pull it. Mbappe. Mike Neymar! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bastia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for the runner. Now it's Eto'o, and he's surging through. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Decent hit! Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Mbappe, and here's a chance! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto'o. Rummenigge. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And Messi! It's a loose ball. No, again there's no way through. Eto'o. Araujo deals with that comfortably.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pull it. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Eto'o chasing after it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played back in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rudiger cuts it out. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Bastia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then...
And a shot! He scores! Bastia are back in business. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ball's gone out of play. Vieira. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe! Rodri. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. And they've got a throw. Messi. That's very neat.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Bastia get the ball rolling for the second period.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. Makalele.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Manchester United, he's having a go! Eto.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well played, important challenge that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, the ball's gone astray. And that is a little undercooked. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. Has a look and place it forward. Neymar. Rodri. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi, chance to finish.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Messi. Showing good feet. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Mbappe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jordi Alba. And it's Neymar. Mbappe is always playing. It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, great ball! Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rodri. Messi! Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram gets good distance on it. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
10,
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Substitution in
That
forward.
is
Mbappe!
Bellingham. Bastia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Collar. He's in, surely! And he's straight offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Mbappe!
Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Araujo getting this one clear. Bastia are looking to go forward now. And it's Bale.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. That is lovely. Pinches it off him. Vieira.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Messi. Bale. Very nicely done. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
How to find your way around this stadium.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're on the way. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Araujo is the guilty party there. Bit too much weight on the pass. Vieira can get it to Beckham! Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he goes cross-field. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt.
Beckham! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Eto'o. Forwards and with intent. Messi. Vieira kept away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Chance here to counter. Nedved. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Very nicely done. And that's gone loose. Eto'o does really well to win the ball there. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. He's picked his Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, they could break here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Messi. And it's Nedved. Mbappe is onto this. Now, who's going to be first to this? Eto'o. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, they've got it again. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ernest. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a little off target. Pull it. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Thuram. Spread out to the left. Ernest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. Vieira. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a throw. Well read, nice interception. Nedved.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Back into the middle. Has a shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a a double dose of closing down.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to... Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one! Can he finish? That's another chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And they're quick to get it back. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hullet. That's good vision. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have the first goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bale. It's a loose ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. They've got to be quick to recover this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi finds himself offside.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No, again there's no way through. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Thuram cuts it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Decent hit from there. Araujo cuts out the pass. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. It is a corner. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi, and Messi! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Bale. Pass is just off target. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. In with the challenge. 5 minutes to add. He is through here. And that is a little undercooked. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he was quick to react. That's a sharp pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is that. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Smoking is only allowed in areas.
Manchester United may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, Peter, it's a remarkable result, a real show of character in the circumstances.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So we're up and running. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zanetti aimed in towards the terrific header. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A lovely header, but really it was all about... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's one-on-one, surely! That's going to go a long way. And it's Zanetti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eto'o. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zanetti. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Foot in. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Eto'o. Messi. And he's had a hit! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
He's had a hit! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap...
And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United have their second corner now. big! Eto'o! Pullet gets flagged offside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Solid! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Eto'o with the clearance. Portugal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Up towards the front line. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chooses to go cross-field, and it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good strike, quite an alarm. Manchester United have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chouameni, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eto'o, oh, now the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7. Sai e vai entrar para
And the second half gets underway.
Número 16.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Zanetti. Oh, it's played into the area.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And it's Hullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Great chance here from position A1. Bullet! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is flagged offside. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri. Zanetti. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And it's lofted through here. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Tomiyasu.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.550
And they've got a throw.
espectadores. Substituição para Portugal. Número 22, Bale. Número 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 21.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Número 15, Gerard. Número 19. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vieira. Maldini makes the interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. Gerrard. Chouameni. Now it's Eto'o. And that is as far as they're going to go. Throw in. Pull it. This is promising. He might be in here. He's through. It's one-on-one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Interesting ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. And he's lost his man here. Nunez. Nunez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, Red, nice interception. There's a sharp little ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pull it. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession. Has a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Gerrard. He has found the way through. Big header! Chouameni gets it away. Pull it. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And he cuts out the supply. No, again there's no way through. Gerrard looking to run onto it. Chouameni. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decided.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Threads one in. Eto!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's Messi.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well played. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, there's the hit! Goal! Saint-Etienne! And Saint-Etienne are in front. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. First quarter of an hour gone. Lahm. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Beckham. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Real chance here. He's cut it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Gerrard. Messi. Real chance! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's had a shot! Goal! Saint-Etienne! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. And Beckham!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shevchenko. Back into the middle. Messi. And that was very necessary. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Shevchenko. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nesta gets good distance on it. And it's Pirlo. Messi, Shevchenko, chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
And the shot! Sticks it away! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And now he has 2. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba touches it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And reclaimed it in a trice. Beckham. And it's half-time here. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Maldini. Lahm. Oh, played right into his path. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Drogba. Mbappe. Eto'o. Mbappe does well to get it back. Messi. Pirlo. And it's Lahm. To Bale. Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm.
Oh, really well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Drogba. Bale. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He can get that clear. Mbappe.
The attendance for this
Right
match
here,
was 70,000.
right now, it's not looking favourable.
He's one-on-one!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Bale. And it's Lam. Messi has created one goal already. Thuram with the clearance. Mbappe. Mbappe. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Oh, good spread. Cleared away. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's got away. That has been knocked clear. And it's Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bale. Looking for the run. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Jordi Alba gets a foot in here.
Saint-Etienne certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Mbappe. Saint-Etienne needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has been clubbed away. And he was quick to react. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Firmly met. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. And that's it's Eto'o! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Mbappe. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
That was always going to be the keepers. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's well spotted. No goals as yet. That has ended up in no man's land. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, that's been intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Eto'o. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. He's onside. Neymar! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Mbappe! Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Footballing width usually identifies with running.
He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Jordi Alba. And here's Mbappe. Oh, great, hits one! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There's the hit! It's there! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. Makaleli. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. That's a little off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Mbappe shapes to shoot. And he's taking no chances there. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pirlo. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vieira did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And it's Casemiro. Vieira getting this one clear. Kubo pinches it off him. Out of play for a throw. Kubo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. He can get that clear. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Cristiano Ronaldo nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Big chance, must be! And the shot! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pirlo, shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's really well cleared.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Figo, number 14.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Stoichkov. Substitution
The
in
error
progress.
shows great strength. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him. Now the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ericsson. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's intervened well there. Thuram. Collier. And he was quick to react. Now it's Stoichkov. Mbappe. He's got space in the area, and the shot! That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. Or facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. How about that? Danger averted for now. And that's gone loose. It's a sharp pass.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's found the way through. Drilled in low. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. And he's... Mbappe! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Neto taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Manchester United leave it late.